Welcome back to another episode of Squad Creatives Podcast. Before we hop into this, though, y'all, you already know what I got to do. We the smallest in the game with the biggest guest to do it.
Period. Before we get started, man, I got to shout out. We got a sponsor, Vinyl Supply Unlimited, authorized Caesar dealer, the only Metamark. They sell the only Metamark decal vinyl in the country. Get with Vinyl Supply Unlimited, put in
Squad Creative.
You get a 10% discount off your order. Free shipping over $50.
Once again, head on over to vinylsupplyunlimited.com for all your crafting needs. Yo. You already know it's your boy Mike Tees, and I'm here with Jason. Jason, could you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, welcome to the show. It's an honor to be on the show. Appreciate it having me on there. Jason from Graphic Warehouse, GWFLA on Instagram. Looking forward to talking to you guys tonight, give you some pointers, and hopefully that will help you in your next steps in your business.
Yes, sir. So Jason, can you tell us how you got started?
Yeah, so I went to college, graduating college in 1996 with a computer animation background. Always had the urge to draw, and started out with doing chalk drawings of the Lion King back in the day, to be honest. I used to redraw the characters in chalk. And my aunt down here in Florida, I was in North Carolina. Hey, there's an art school down here in Florida. You should check it out. And it was the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale. So I came down and ended up doing computer animation. We were the first. Yeah. We were the guinea pigs of animation in Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale. Some programs doesn't even exist right now. Like Infinity and Maya. Did some Maya work. But yeah. Graduated in 1996 with computer animation, worked in my field in the .com era. And after the .com era, ended up working not related to my field for years. And just started back doing T-shirts, man. I jumped right into T-shirts.
So I know you do a lot of stickers and a lot of shirts. Can you explain some of the equipment that you use? I'm actually going to bring on 12. He's here. He's actually here. Hold on 1 second. Hey, 12.
What's going on, everybody?
How you doing, man?
Man, better days, man.
Well, I told your partner there I was going to put you in my prayers from tonight.
Man, right on, man. I just had to get in, man, and just let y'all know I'm alive, but it's been a rough week for me, a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Well, I hope you be back fully 100% soon, sir. And I appreciate you guys having me on the show. It's very much appreciated.
Right on. Appreciate you for coming, man. I've been watching you on that IG for a minute, man. Just enjoy the stuff that you do. Enjoy your work, man.
I appreciate it.
Something that needed to be highlighted.
I appreciate that very much so.
Thanks for stepping in, Steve. Tell him to get you some chicken thighs, man.
Shit, that's probably what's killing me now. I wish I could see the comments so I can say something that educated natural about that comment.
She ain't. I don't know if she on here yet. She'll be on.
How many people? I can't even see nothing. I'm on my phone.
So my count is inaccurate, but Sam Day is here with us. Sketches to Design.
Sam Sketches, what's that in, yo?
Fidel.
I'm gonna stick around for a little bit, man. Try to get a few questions in until I can't take it no more. So y'all just continue doing what you was doing.
All right. Everybody's wishing you prayers and saying they hope that you feel better.
Thank you. You want my cash app?
Look,
perfect time. Throw it up there.
She said chicken eye saves lives.
Yeah, that's what they said about the vaccine. And look at me.
Wow.
Oh shoot. So
I'm gonna wait around. I'm gonna tell what happened, but I'm gonna wait a little bit, let a few people get in here to
okay.
basically getting the vaccine. Pfizer basically killed me.
Wow.
So
So sorry to hear that, man.
thank you.
615 stepped in. The educated natural said hi. So
Okay.
Jason, I was asking you what type of equipment do you use?
Yeah. So what I use is Silhouette. In regards to cutting and stuff like that. Silhouette. I got a Cricut in here. I got a Pro World automatic press.
Mm.
Um,
You're
I have a
welcome.
hat heat press. I really don't use anymore. It's the first little one I bought just to test out some hats. I don't use that anymore. But the Pro World, this is my second Pro World, and so far Pro World's been working for me.
Yeah, man.
No problems.
What size Pro World you use?
15 by 15. The automatic press is really cool, man. I didn't even know it had this feature because I had it on the other day, and I didn't forget about it. I was going to come back to it, and I automatically cut off, which was kind of cool for a safety tip.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was just kind of neat. I didn't know it had that feature.
Yeah, I done left my heat press on for a couple days.
Uh
My wife's right here. I wasn't supposed to say that out loud, but
huh.
I did that.
Yeah, safety features. What's up?
Yeah. So, software wise, I use Illustrator, Photoshop. Um, I'm a TikToker now. I mean, I got rolled into that. You know, even my kids told me to put the phone down sometimes.
Yeah,
I got rolled into the TikTok world really, really fast. Instagram, but all the videos I do, man, honestly, it's on my phone. I don't use
yeah,
no software. I go to TikTok, record it, go back to Instagram, throw some filters on it, edit it, and
yeah. That
yeah, all my stuff you see on Instagram is all TikTok combination with Instagram, just chopping them up.
mhm.
You know,
That TikTok, man. TikTok is the place to be. It's
telling
still so many people that sleep on it, but
you. Yep.
I know what they're missing out on.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely got rolled into that quick. I'm on there every day, man, just checking out and getting some ideas. And that's what you have to do. You know, you have to keep up. If you want to be in the business we're in, you got to keep up. You're gonna get lost.
Right,
So
Trends.
definitely.
yeah. So that's what I'm learning for sure. You gotta stay with
So
it.
I do know you have your business, but you also work a job, right?
Yes, sir. I've been at this job. I was been at for 20 years working in the warehouse. I'm a warehouse manager.
Yeah, yeah.
Not related to graphics, but what's interesting is that being in the warehouse and being with a company for 20 years, I've got a lot of business out of them,
Mhm,
regards to t-shirt printing and stuff like that. So they give me a lot of their own work.
mhm,
Um, so I benefit from that. But it pays the bills at this stage in my game with t-shirts and just being in this printing business. I don't feel
mhm,
fully comfortable yet to go 100%. But it is in the works for the new year. I think I'm ready. I'm very knowledgeable. Been in the game for a long time, and
mhm.
that's my plan.
So
So,
how do you juggle that, the work life and full time printing life?
well,
Great.
my day starts at 4 in the morning every day. I get up at 4 o'clock every day.
Mhm,
I got to get the kids up by 6:30, so I have my 2.5 hours.
mhm,
Uh, get my kids ready to go to school. I have a 6 and an 8-year-old. So I get up at 4 o'clock every day. Jump on, do my thing. Sometimes I work late at night when I come home. Weekends. So it's hard to honestly. It's very hard. It's not easy because you
yeah.
still work all day and you got to come home and still be motivated to be passionate about
Okay.
what you really really like to do and be creative. So it's a
Right.
mental game. Um, but as long as you have passion, I think passion is so big in this game. You gotta love what you do. That's what's going to drive you.
Period. So like, I mean, you got to get home. You didn't work all day. I assume you work at least 8 hours a day
Yeah, I work
at the
8
regular job,
Yes, sir.
and but then you still got to get home and print 1,500 stickers before you go to bed.
Well,
How does that work? What's
well,
that? What's that day like?
so depends on the job size I have. I have partners outside of my, where I work, that I've been working with for years. So
Hmm.
like I was mentioned earlier to your partner that if the job requires me that I know I can't do it at a certain time, I have my backup systems where I push it off to. So
Like,
I outsource some of my work that makes sense to outsource.
Yeah.
Okay. If it makes sense, you do it for
hmm
time wise and to turnaround time and for the money wise, if it makes sense on your budget.
period.
So outsourcing is nothing wrong with outsourcing in our business. I think it's smart as long as you find the right people
Hmm.
to outsource to and you trust.
Yep.
But again,
Right.
I mentioned earlier is that anything that comes my way gets my stamp of approval before it goes to the customer. So it gets my final touch and say, um, I'm highly involved from A to Z on stuff coming through my side of the business. Um,
Hmm.
Nothing gets shipped straight to my customer without me looking at it and putting my final touch on it.
Yeah, man.
It's graphic warehouse. Um,
Quality inspection check right there.
Telling you,
Yeah.
it's you have to because it just takes one that could ruin you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. Um, Things happen, but as long you touch it and put your spin on it and make sure you agree what's going out the door, um, it's your name.
Yeah, period.
Yeah.
That kind of explains why I'm sitting here right now in this hospital bed with y'all.
Hmm. Hmm.
I feel like the more I miss, the more they miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all sad. Somebody said a joke or something. What's going on, man? Oh, chicken thighs.
Well, you left the heat press on you. I don't think you get no chicken thighs for a while from the wife.
Yeah, if that's
Crazy.
the
He wouldn't even be
if,
mad. He don't like chicken thighs. He hate chicken thighs.
no, so don't.
You're gonna be
It
getting
sounds a
salad.
little known fact. I don't eat eggs. Nobody knows that. I've never sitting down and eaten an egg in my life.
Oh wow.
That's what I said. Just
I eat
like how
eggs
you
every
said it.
day.
Oh,
We just had an agreement when I came into the world. I wouldn't fool with them if they wouldn't fool with me.
wow.
That's a T-shirt right there.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
We got any comments over there? I can't see
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm about to read one. They go back a little bit. Tuscan Airbrush, how you doing? He asks, does anybody have any sample packs of, I'm guessing, our work or stickers? And he also came on and says, I believe anyone who performs a quality service or product is a professional. Also, a professional is someone who does a great job, even when he feel like it.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, that definitely makes the paints the picture there.
that it does. See, get better, my brother. That's Gina.
Thank
Fidel
you.
says same.
Thank you.
Best uni. I was waiting on you to lift the gown. Lord.
Burnt out. You try to my wife got this gun over here. Y'all better watch out now.
I heard it come back too. Oh Lord. Um, Flawless one says you slipping on them eggs, Seek.
Oh no. We don't do that. I don't even know where they do that at.
Everywhere.
Right?
That's a
Everywhere.
psychological problem with the rest of the world.
Oh
Y'all are psychologically lacking.
boy. So Jason, what do you like to do more? T-shirts or stickers?
Um, that's a tough one.
That was a loaded one real quick.
Huh?
I said that was a loaded question real quick.
Yeah, I mean it's I I mean, I don't have a favorite, to be honest with you. I like it both. You know, it's just it involves the same type of passion, right? So you're designing it, and to see it at the final stage in your hand. I mean, it's hard to explain it if you're not in the business. You know, it's very emotional, to be honest with you. I mean, sometimes you can't believe what you came up with or executed. With you know, all things might come your way that could go wrong, right?
Yeah.
So, and they do. I mean, and we share a lot of good videos. You see all the good stuff, and believe me, I have my mistakes, but that's the only way you learn. I mean, to be honest with you, when I first got my first pro world heat press, I bought a bunch of their heat transfers and just start testing out. And I spent a lot of money just burning them up or peeling them off too quick, but it's YouTube has become one of my friends too. I mean, learning a lot of stuff I learn on my own, just trying.
Definitely has to.
And you know, I get frustrated. I mean, you may not see it on my videos, but you see the good stuff. But behind the scenes, you get frustrated, you get burned out. Some mornings I don't want to get up at 4 because I don't feel it. But getting back to your question, I like both, man. I like it, anything I do. Even beer mugs. I got into doing beer mugs, doing the edging cream. So whatever I put my hands on, man, I have the same type of passion.
Wow.
Something I would like to try. I'm gonna be having a lot of time on my hands here, so that's probably, babe, we need etching cream.
Yeah, it works. It works really good, man. It's not as hard as you think. It's very, very, very easy. Just a little patience. Yeah.
So with that, can you like color it?
I've tried. It's funny you said that, man. My wife and I've done a lot of testing, and I couldn't get it to work properly. So I stayed away from it. I just kept it just a simple edge cream look onto it, and a lot of customers liked it, so I just kept it simple. And sometimes, you know, as artists, we get so like deep into it, you forget, I'm taking too much time on it. It's going to kill me in the end. Where it's time to really execute it. For a true order, you get in trouble. So that's something I fight with every day, because you get so into your artwork. It's like it's never perfect.
Right.
I mean, so I'm still trying to make my business cards perfect. So
it's perfect to me. I see some works of art.
But I mean, like my personal graphic warehouse business card. You know, even my website took me a while to just put up a simple website up, because you're never happy with it. But you know, that's a battle as an artist you face and go through every day, especially for me.
So is your wife is full time with the printing business too?
No, sir. She has her own day job as well.
Oh, okay.
She does
ultimate grinders.
Yeah, it's she's working from home currently, but she will be going back to work probably. I'm hoping not. Just stay at home.
I feel that.
She helps me tremendously on the back end of it, keeping me in line. She's good at that, you know. But all the stuff like, you know, taxes and stuff like that. That's not me. I don't like doing that stuff. That's not me.
Yeah.
I just want to design, print, get it, you know, get the job done. But she's good at that part of it. She helped me many times weeding at night, vinyl. You know, she'll jump in and weed some vinyl for me. She's done that a lot of times too. So.
Yeah, I don't like weeding. My wife loves. My wife loves. My wife loves the tediousness of it.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
And most of all, you know, the support. If you don't have that as a good partner, that's trouble. She's a really good support. She supports me 100%.
Yeah, if she don't even like what you love.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing, man. In the long run, I can walk in the house and tell my wife won't be an astronaut. She gonna sew the suit.
Right.
My wife too. Ditto.
Awesome. That's a blessing, man. And she's very artsy too. You know, she's into her little artsy with her nails, and she gets very creative. So she has some artsy side herself. So we could relate on quite a few things.
Yeah.
And Marcella said, "What's up?" They want you to drop your link again, Jason.
What's that? I'm sorry.
They want you to drop your link to your website.
Graphicwarehouse.com, GWFLA on Instagram and TikTok.
Oh.
Most of all my work is on GWFLA.
I don't know what the hell happened.
We can hear you. It just froze. So before we got on air, we was talking about you have a team, and you do outsourcing. And I know you spoke a little bit about it. Could you speak a little bit more on that?
Yeah, sure. Like I said, I have a couple of guys I work with as partners for years that do a lot of my big jobs that I don't have time to do. And it doesn't make sense to me for right now to even invest in big screen print machines and huge printers. It's not needed at the moment for me. For what I do, it's perfect to outsource big jobs. And I think no one should be scared of that. You don't have to be doing everything. On a financial level, if it makes sense just to outsource it and you could trust that person, still putting your touch at the end, which is important for me, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think, I guess pride gets into a lot of our heads where we have to do everything.
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk, I brought his name up. He doesn't do everything, but he's going to space. So, you know, it's a great example. Just make sure you're using your business sense. If you could outsource, do it. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, jobs comes up is analyzed. I analyze every job to a T. Where I'm going to make money, work less. At the end of the day, we try to work less and make some money, right? So yeah, if it makes sense for me to outsource the job, I will do that. But a lot of jobs from start to finish, I'm highly involved. From design work to getting the artwork to where it needs to go, and ordering the blanks, ordering the whatever needs to be ordered. All that stuff I do and get it together and take where I need to take it to. They execute the way they did. I picked it up, put my touch on it, and then shipped to the customer. And at the end of the day, he doesn't care what you did to it. Yeah, as long as he gets the product in the right time and very professional and quality, at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
So true, man. Thanks for them gems. I need
What
to
all
hear
services?
I'm sorry?
What all services do you offer?
I'm always expanding, man. I expand on a daily basis. I'm always trying to keep up with the market. So services right now, I do logo design, any type of branding. I'm coming up again with your brand, your opportunity giveaway. I did the first one, which I supplied.
I didn't win.
Huh?
I said I remember that I didn't
win.
So that went really well, I think. It was an opportunity for someone to start their idea and their concept and their vision. I'm working on one called Your Vision, Your Brand, Your Vision. Something like that I'm coming up with too. Just trying to, show people, or give them an opportunity to put their idea out there and see make it work. And by donating my talent and the blanks and the prints, it was really nice. But do stickers, flyers, banners, anything print, basically, man. Like I said, I'm always, if I can't do it, I will learn it. That's the way I've been doing it, and I add it to my portfolio. So if I could do it, execute it the right way, and get the right product to you. I'm always expanding. I'm always trying to learn. Like DTF, that's become a DTF a year ago was still kind of like, it's hot right now.
It's on fire.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I got someone right now from Heart and Hustle Printing. He did some for me.
Yeah.
Some designs I'm testing out. This is one of them. Here I have on. There's a couple more here. I'm printing out tomorrow. Some left chest, front. There's another one right here I got.
Okay.
But I try to work with everybody. I mean, I'm just taking everybody's strengths too. That's what he does. I don't have that kind of machine. I can't afford it. So if a client comes to me and I want a couple of shirts by next week, 12, 15 shirts, full color, I'll hit them up. There's nothing wrong with that.
So 12, his phone either went out and he looked pretty tired. Y'all was on some medicine.
No
appreciate you, brother, for stopping through.
Appreciate it.
Go back and watch this on the replay. His Cash App, I put it up there. I believe that is it. If anybody wants to send donations to him.
Sure will.
So you do stickers, T-shirts, logos, designs, the etching.
I do call hang tags, neck tags. I have a hang tag. I call it a kiss cut sticker hang tag. It's a combination of a hang tag and a sticker. Because 100% of the time, the hang tags gets thrown away, right? I do. Yeah. It's nice for packaging, but it gets tossed in the trash. So I put a kiss cut sticker on it. Yeah. So it's kind of all in one, which is kind of neat. I sold quite a few of those. Yeah, hang tags, anything branding. If you need help with branding, come up with the logo, coming up with the look. If you need screen printed, I can help you with that. Embroidery too. I don't do a lot of embroidery, but I do.
What machine are you using for that?
That's outsourced as well.
Okay.
I don't mess with that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what system do you implement as far as design? Now, I know you said you do Illustrator. Are you doing everything on Illustrator? Or are you bouncing from different programs?
So depends on what the client's looking for. It could be all Illustrator. But majority of it, I would say 100% of it, I start in Illustrator. Because a lot of branding, vector is the way to go. Logos, that's the best way to go. So all my raw files, I start there, and I start from scratch and go through my hundreds of just different craziness of what my desktop looks like on Illustrator. But then I go into Photoshop and I'll throw some effects on it, especially for my Instagrams and stuff like that, my stickers. That's where I put all the final touch on in Photoshop. So, filters or distress look. But the main core of the logos or the whatever it is, it starts in Illustrator. And Illustrator, I mean, from when I first started college, you couldn't get Adobe. You had to spend thousands of dollars a year to get Adobe. Illustrator and Adobe Suite now, I pay like $50 or $60 a month, and I can get the whole suite. So that has become, I mean, I'm telling you, when in college back in 1966, if you're an artist, you're doing like the crack copies of Photoshop and Illustrator. It was crashing every 5 minutes. So, I mean, the game have definitely, we've been through a lot of boot camps on just starting from scratch. Like I told you, we were like we were the guinea pig of computer animation in the art studio at Fort Lauderdale back in the day. We were the first class. So the programs we used back in the day doesn't even exist anymore.
Wow. Technology is advanced, man.
We had a 2D program called Animated Pro. Was like, Flash now, which is like, relates to, but Animated Pro was like crazy, like like DOS, it's like just ridiculous what you have to do to get animation done. But that was like the bomb back in the day. Now you have, Adobe Flash, so it's definitely the tools we had back in the day actually made us stronger in a way, because it made you work a little harder and it made you understand the process more. So it actually worked out for me on my side and the guys I went to school with. It made you stronger at the end.
So what is the biggest sticker job that you've had?
The biggest sticker job, I just did one last week. It was like 500 stickers. No, I'm sorry. I did a lot of stickers for Econo Transfer. James over at Econo Transfer has been really cool and nice and supportive. There you go. That's one of mine. Actually, he supplied artwork. I didn't do the artwork, just getting it ready and prepped. And stickers, it's when somebody buys stickers, there's still a lot of work on it. Even though they give you the artwork, you have to set it up properly, ready for the printer. Make sure the cut lines are proper. And that's something I do. I just don't grab your artwork. I give you a little quick mock-up what it looks like, how it's going to look when it's finished. So a lot of my work, if you come to me, you're going to get mock-ups of, I'm going to give you a presentation of what it looks like. I just don't do a logo and send you a file. A lot of clients I work with, and that's important when you're presenting a bottle of water. You want to put it in an environment that it can relate to. You got to make them relate. You can't just send them a file, a JPEG. So a lot of my artwork I would put, in T-shirts. I'll put on a sticker. I'll put it in a nice background. I'll take the logo and do a little pattern of it just to get them ideas. And it's interesting because it gives them so much more ideas that it brings more work to you. Be like, oh, I didn't think about making a pattern. Make me a pattern. Or I didn't think about a hang tag. You didn't ask me for a hang tag. I just put it in a hang tag to put it in your head. So it's about just you have to think. It's a marketing thing, right?
Yep.
Like Coca-Cola and Pepsi, they put it and stuff right in your face. They're like, okay, I didn't even want that, but I want it now. So you got to think. Just don't do a logo. You do more than just a logo. You do mock-up. You put it on products and you present it. It's eye candy. I call it eye candy.
Eye candy, that's fine.
You
said something earlier when you were speaking, and I just want to double back on it. You are very passionate when you get a blank substrate, whether it's clothing or a mug or something that you're putting decals on. You get it blank, and then you put all your work into it, and then you just look at something that was blank and now it's finished.
Yeah.
And it is hard to have that relatable, but I 1000% agree with you when you say that.
Man.
I know what that feels like, and man,
it's like anything, man. A sculpture, a painter, any type of artist, that when they finish the work, it's accomplishment. It's like you saw the vision, and you executed. I mean, that's like anything in life. I mean, even a simple goal in your life, it doesn't have to be art related,
right?
And it's funny, like, my day job doesn't relate a lot to what I do, but it's made me more a business person because, stuff that I do for my business personally here at Graphic Warehouse, I take it there and I execute it there on a day-to-day basis. So it's on a business level, it teaches you, to deal with other businesses on a different level, because you're thinking business because now you have a business. That makes sense.
It does.
So,
guys, we are getting ready to go into a commercial break, but before we go into the commercial break, thanks for everybody for tapping in. We appreciate everybody that came out tonight. Y'all listening to these gems that Jason, aka Graphic Warehouse, is dropping on us. When we come back, we'll get into rapid fire and speak on more experiences with Graphic Warehouse. Supply Unlimited. Caesar authorized dealer. Go ahead and spend more than $50. You get free shipping. Also, I know y'all seen me use this on this shirt right here. That's that fashion spray. You can get that from Vinyl Supply Unlimited as well. Once again, use that Squad Talk 10 as a checkout code so you get 10% off your order. And if you spend $50, free shipping.
That's VinylSupplyUnlimited.com.
So, C, aka 12, brother, I got to give you your roses. Came up with this, man. The Squad podcast, even the group, putting information out, and you just hit me. You was like, yo, let's start a group. And, I think I answered you within like 15 minutes. I was thinking like all the things that, we could possibly do with it.
Man, it's all good, man. It was just something that was supposed to happen. It was destined. And as far as a group, like I saw stuff in certain groups that I didn't like. I didn't find right in the sense of it was only right to get the squad going and then mold it after the way that I wanted it or we wanted it. And like you said, it's been almost a year. Next month will make a year, and it's dope.
In a year's time, look how far this came. How do you feel about that?
I just feel like a person's certain vision is not everybody's vision. You can't expect somebody to have the passion that you have for something, and at the same time, man, life happens. I just knew like it was going to dwindle down because everybody's focused, man. Everybody got different lives. We in different parts of the world or the country.
Yo, we are back. That's something new that we're implementing into the show. I'm still yet to learn StreamYard, y'all. Still inexperienced in it, but I'm trying. I'm working it.
You're doing a good job, man.
So before we actually went into the break, we talked about some of the methods that you do, some of the machinery that you use. I want to go back to the printer. So what type of printer is it that you use?
For
the stickers.
The stickers, I have a Silhouette and I have a good grief, Silhouette and the most of the Silhouettes and the Cricut. Most of the Silhouette is what I use.
Okay. So did you is that the 3 or the 4?
This is the Cameo. I think this is the 3 I have.
And I always want to get into stickers, and I tried, but my stickers didn't turn out like how yours turned out. Mine look like something.
Well, on the big jobs that I give to my other partners, they use the I forgot which one they used. It's a solvent ink printers. The big Kahunas. I don't know exactly which model he uses. So but on small jobs, I'll use the Cricut mostly. Real quick, I'll give a shout out to a lot of guys that like yourself in this show and like Brando and Stan Banks and Ray or Rye. Back in the day, Ryan Beats, those guys. T-shirt Riches, I think that was his name back in the day. I mean, all those guys have definitely motivated me to where I'm at today. I mean, listen to on my lunch break, I'll throw on, Big Brand on his lunch break in his car talking about what he does. I mean, those guys are incredible. They've been a big influence to me. So shout out to all those guys, Heart and Hustle, Liberty Graphics, all those guys that come on and share information. And I mean, just incredible.
It is. I agree with you too on that. All of those are. That's what I like to call the forefathers of it. I started
Yes.
over a little over 3 years ago, and I look to the same people for inspiration, their methods, and how they were doing things. And I walked away from a job to where I could have potentially made the money I wanted to, but it wasn't for me. Just walked away from it. CCAT asked you, how do you balance your time? I know that gets kind of, I would say, overbearing, overloading.
Yes.
Like, so you work full time and you come home and you still work full time and then you turn right back around and you do it again and again.
Yeah.
Vacation times, man. What's up with vacation? Give you the break.
Vacation time. I just did one beginning of the year. I went and saw my mom for 2 weeks up north. um, we put in our vacation time. Even on vacation time, I'm sneaking in and doing Instagram. It's like a never ending thing. You can't just turn it off. It's kind of addicting. It's like it really is. It's scary. Sometimes where you can't put the phone down.
Yeah.
That's something I'm battling with. Where give it a break. But yeah, I mean, with my day job, from 8:30 to 5. Then we have family trying to with kids and trying to be, you know, you know, spend some time with my wife and spend some time with the kids. And now I have a little doggy in the family, Milo, a little Chihuahua. But
I mean,
it's
it's what we do it for, man. I mean, all these hard
yeah,
hours, hard work is for the family.
yeah. My goal one day is to cut my day job away and focus on it. And it's funny, my 8-year-old, he jumped on Illustrator last weekend, I think, and he wants to learn.
Yeah.
And he did some uh, character he found on Google and just kind of replicated on Illustrator. Um, wasn't perfect, but he got the concept.
Yep.
So they're kind of artsy too. So I mean, it helps when your family kind of understand what you like. I mean, before I came on this live today, I was telling my son what I was about to do, and he said, "I'm proud of you." I
Wow.
mean, it hit hard.
Wow.
So he said, "I'm very proud of you, and you could do it." Right. So I told him I was a little bit nervous because I don't do this kind of stuff. So, but it helps when your family understand and support you. Without support is so big in what we do, especially with a family involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Major key component. Tina asked, "Who's your favorite?" I'm guessing out of the people that you named that you were seeing doing the videos. She wants you to
Say,
pick a favorite.
say again.
Gina Gill, just say the word. Asked, "Who's your favorite out of all the people that you named?"
People, the influencers.
Yes.
Huh. My favorite. um. Thanks, Gina. You can get me in trouble now.
She did put us on the spot. Hey, it's all right.
My favorite. I gotta be honest. I don't have a favorite. Stan Banks. Uh, um, you know, um, Big Brando. They have. I like Stan Banks raw. Brando's raw too.
Yeah.
But they have so different qualities. Like they bring things different to the table. Same concept, but they're so different, right? So Brando, Brando has helped me a lot. I look at his videos all the time, but he gives me a lot of detail on things he does. I like how clean he is. He's very you know, very sharp looking dude. Um, Stan Banks brings it real, which I love. Um, he don't care who he pisses off, but you can't make everybody happy, right? You're always gonna have the haters.
Yeah.
But I don't even like to call it haters, but it's people that don't, I guess, understand it's okay to do something different, and every job has a different way to execute it. You know, it's like there's no one way to do it, right? Because with technology now, anything is possible, right? Like a DTF film. So I always say every job has a way to get it done in financially, turnaround time, and the client's happy, right? So I don't try not to hate on everybody's way of doing things because it's different. It's okay. Um, and if somebody wants to push one type of product, that's what you want to do, and it's okay. I mean, it's the name of the game. It's the freedom we have in America. It's business, right? So
Very much so.
I don't have a favorite. I like them all, man. To be honest with you. Sorry, Gina.
Bobby Blue says, my father teaches high school art, and he teaches them on the Go Forge. Wow. I'm like, what schools have invested? Have you ever worked with the Glow Forge or have anything from the Glow Forge?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a laser cutter or a plasma cutter. I might be saying it wrong. Glow Forge, if you're on here, you could correct me. I'm not sure.
Nah,
I know it cuts out.
I never messed with that. No.
No?
No.
So I'm reading some of the comments real quick.
Sure.
And I went up a little bit. I got AI and Photoshop for free, plus tutorials. Got it last year from my brother. I have yet to use it. You got to get out there and use it.
Who's that, Gina?
Yeah. Hi, Lori. What's going on? A little delayed on the comment reading, y'all. My bad.
No problem.
I can't throw a hook on your life. Y'all, go support Heart and Hustle Printing, a.k.a. The Vinyl Stand. Stop by and use Squad Creatives code 20% off, right? Am I saying that right, Joe, or am I off? I believe that's on DTFs. So I threw the wrench in for you.
Yo, Joe's become a big wave, man. That guy's incredible. He's like a machine, man.
Yeah. Man, I watched him grow.
For real.
I watched him grow. Like,
for real.
And that's inspiration, motivation, for real.
I remember when he was doing like the 50 shirts or something, like, I don't know, like 100 shirts with vinyl. And he timed himself out of his house. It's crazy. Yeah, he's
all right, y'all. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's big motivation right there. If you can't find it.
Yo, the code is over, but y'all still head on over to Vinyl Stand right now. Go check him out. Authorized B-Flex carrier. Plus he does DTF. Plus he does a million other jobs.
Right here, DTF, right here. This is proof. Go check him out. I got some from him.
Clean artwork.
So yeah, Joe, this is Joe's work right here, printing.
So what's one word or some type of advice you give to somebody who want to start out and do what you're doing?
Advice. It comes down to if you deeply have it inside of you, the passion you have. I mean, I think it starts with that. You can't just be motivated today and then tomorrow, so I'm not going to do it. I think that's what I run on. I think that's one of my sayings on YouTube. I think, running on passion. You can't teach that, right? Passion's got to come within. You got to wake up every day and just wanting it, I'll be watching a movie or something, and I'll get ideas like that'll make a great shirt, It's just like passion has to be there, and you can't give up. There's days that it's hard. You're gonna have hard days. Sorry, that's gonna be there. You're gonna have frustrating days. You're gonna waste a lot of vinyl. You're gonna waste a lot of material. You're gonna get frustrated. Your files are gonna crash. You got to start over again. I've lost a lot of files. If anybody don't know, I use Google Drive. I back up all my files there now. Everything I work on, I throw it on Google Drive. I had a client call me yesterday from some stuff I did 2 years ago on Google Drive. Downloaded, did the corrections, ready for corrections on it. So Google Drive, I have like 2 terabytes of space there. It's fairly cheap. So back up your files. Learn to back up your files. The computer's not gonna last forever. It's gonna crash. So I would start with vinyl. Vinyl is a real good way. That's how I started messing around with vinyl. Technology's definitely changed, but vinyl is crazy. I mean, the stuff that vinyl you could do with vinyl now is amazing.
I love vinyl.
I mean, just dice subbing on vinyl. I checked out some of your glitter you did. So I mean, I would definitely, you know, get you a nice heat press, some vinyl, and just testing out, man. Yeah. The software is not expensive, but use outsourcing. If you're not an artist, use, you know, there's people out there going to help you to do simple stuff that you want to get done that you can't figure out right away. If you need help with it, you know, people in our group. I'm here to help anybody that wants to start. To be honest with you, I could help you, guide you. I don't hold back information. You know, those guys out there like yourself too is sharing a lot of information to help us. We're all here to help each other. So everybody on the live right now needs some help or some direction, you can hit me up on GWFLA Instagram anytime. But yeah, I mean, it starts that you really want to understand that that's what you want to do. I think passion is key. You got to wake up every day thinking about it and go to sleep thinking about it.
Yep.
So that's my little piece of advice on that.
That's real talk. Y'all hear them gems he just dropped. You gotta be very passionate about it, or else you don't have no drive for it. And if your drive diminishes, then guess what? Your income can also diminish.
Yep. So. And I highly don't put all the eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
You got to have that steady check coming in.
Yep.
I think if you're starting out, that's, you know, I've been doing this now for many years, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get to that stage. And I feel very comfortable with what I do. But it's not the right time yet.
Well, how long have you been doing it? I might have already asked you this question on or off. I'm not sure, but
regards to dealing with T-shirts and stuff like that, I would say over 12 years.
Wow.
Just learning. Okay, it's a lot of those years are just learning.
Yeah.
You know, and not saying that that's how long it's going to take somebody to get comfortable. But it's trial and error. You got to keep trying and learning. I look at YouTube videos every single day. If I'm driving to work, I throw on a tutorial. You know, it's I'm constantly trying to keep up, and the software enhances stuff. So Illustrator 5-6 years ago is not the same. Photoshop is not the same. The technology, you have to keep up with it. There's lives on Adobe that has Adobe on YouTube. Had to do lives every day at lunch. I jump on those because it started showing you new things that are popping in Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator that just came up. So it's not just the software you got to keep up with. You got to keep up with the technology. You got to keep up with what's trending. You got to keep up with. There's a lot to keep up with. But and it's overwhelming because, you know, TikTok blew up and I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on with TikTok.
Yeah,
for real. I don't have tiny shorts to shake around anything. So it's like
they want you to do a 2-step,
yeah,
to a rhythm and record.
Like, you know, now I got to keep up with that because it's booming and it's a thing right now. So how can I compete with, you know, with that kind of videos with my product?
Right.
So I got to think about that. Okay, how am I going to do that? So I don't have. I'm not gonna do what they're doing, you know. So I mean, it's hard. It's not easy because you got to keep up. Otherwise, you're gonna be in big trouble.
Big facts.
Yeah.
So how do you market? What's your marketing strategy?
So my marketing strategy is a lot of word of mouth locally,
Yeah.
and Instagram. I've grown my Instagram following. I don't know. I forgot what it was on right now, but it's definitely come up. A lot of giveaways, and I jump on a lot of lives. Since the pandemic, my whole thing has shifted to lives on YouTube. That's where I met Joe, Heart and Hustle Printing. We hooked up. Hooked up with Stan. Started looking at Big Brando. But a lot of the marketing I do is I do a lot of giveaways. I try to jump on lives and talk to people. Interacting with people on TikTok, you know, like your video. I've been doing a lot of giveaways on TikToks, but I try to hit up people that has a lot of followings. And this guy here, I met on TikTok, Lucille. He does his own product.
And all embroidery?
Yeah, this is all embroidery here.
Wow.
This is his product. He's very into his product. You can hit him up on Instagram.
Check him out.
But I start talking to him and say, hey, I'd like to give you some free stickers. He has a big following. Very passionate guy right here. And I said, can I put my name on the stickers? He said, sure. So I made him some stickers, put my name on it, and he used those stickers for every order he was setting out. And I'm hoping that would bring some business. So you got to, and I bought some of his gear to show some support, how much I appreciate it. So, I bought some of his gear. And it's real nice. I mean, so it's about, you got to spend some money. I don't do a lot of marketing on Facebook and stuff like that. I did a lot of boosting on Instagram. If I think something is going to be interesting, I'll boost for like 5 days or 6 days if I'm doing a giveaway or something like that.
So somebody might not be familiar with boosting. What is boosting?
It's on Instagram where you basically you make an ad.
Okay.
And basically it helps you control how many days and how much you want to spend. So it's very user friendly interface. You can pick 5 days at $5 a day, and it'll tell you, okay, you're gonna reach like from 4,000 to 10,000 people. Then you create your own audience.
Gotcha.
And I've got a lot of, if I'm doing a lot of giveaways, I'll throw that on there. And I'll say, tag 5 people into your, to if you want to get part of the giveaway. Yes. So that creates more people tagging them.
Yep.
So I haven't spent a lot of money in marketing, to be honest with you. I've just been interacting on feeds, live feeds, a lot of YouTubing feeds of just interacting, saying hello, like your work, just complimenting and a lot of the designers I look for tutorials, I start interacting with them because they have a lot of followers. And it's not just that I'm interacting just to get followers and business, but it's like it's part of the business. It's part of marketing without spending a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money.
Yep.
So I'm trying to find other ways where I could just interact and get attention, and hopefully to see my work. And that's all I got to say. So it's like I bank on my work. If I just hook you once, where you look at my work and see, it looks pretty good. It does this stuff, that stuff. Okay, looks pretty good. I'm gonna give him a shot. I also, like I said, it comes down to presentation. Yeah. If I got a logo design, I mock it up on different things to give them ideas. That's part of marketing. So it's not costing me anything. So that one little logo design might bring me some tags, or might bring me, oh, I mean, I didn't know you do screen printing. I need some shirts.
Yep.
Or I didn't know you do stickers. I need stickers. So it's kind of like a domino effect. Once you get them and they trust you. Lately, I've been doing a lot of showing my face and talking to people and interacting and showing myself, which I wasn't really into that. But I'm trying to get people to trust me, see my face and trust me. So I'm using myself as a marketing tool to earn trust. Because once they trust you, like, you know what, he's good. He's going to get it done for me. He's done this before.
Yeah.
So it comes down to trust also.
So you basically you do a lot of self-promotion and marketing, and then that segues, like you said, into other ventures where you may utilize your screen printing or your embroidery or other methods that you use in the printing industry. So for doing logos, like, can you give us a rough estimate? Like, maybe I want this, but I don't want to see like this. Maybe I want a monster or something coming out of it. What would something like that charge or go for?
So I always tell people I don't have a lock-in price.
Okay.
If somebody calls me and say, "Hey, Jason, I like your stuff, but what do you charge for this?" I kind of feel them out. If I can feel like they're kind of, so there's a lot more interaction when somebody contact me. I say, "Okay, what are you looking for?" Oh, I need a logo. Okay, I said, "Well, tell me what style. What you got to tell me what you want." So I always tell them, go to Google, do some Googling, give me some style you're looking for. I like this, I like that. And then I'll base a price off of that. But usually logos, I start them at 75. But, my background, I grew up in Georgetown, Guyana, in South America. I lived there when I was 14 years old to move to the States with my family. And, growing up in Guyana have taught me a lot. Things I have today is very valuable to me on a appreciation and trying to help people. So, growing up in Guyana have taught me a lot to appreciate little things. So I try to help everybody out. So if I know they kind of like, I could kind of feel them out, they need help with something. I've vector work for people and don't let me charge them because I'm trying to help them out.
Wow.
And just trying to show a human side of myself and trying to help people out. But when it's time to charge, I'll charge you. But if you need a little change on this and here and that, I don't change. A lot of my logos I've done, I'll nail it the first time because you give me direction.
Yep.
And I always tell them, I said, we could do this all day, but I'm not going to do it all day. Tell me what you want. And they're asking me about changes and stuff. I'm like, if you tell me what you want, most likely I'm going to nail it with a little bit of change on the end.
Yeah.
And all my logos, if you ask any, you could look at all my feeds or whatever, ask anybody if you want, I've always nailed it. So that's how I work with logos. I'm not really locked into a price. If you give me something simple to do and I say it's going to take me a few minutes or, 10 minutes, we'll work something out. I'll probably just throw it to you for free because I'm banking on you. I'm using that as a marketing tool. That's another marketing tool. Hey, go check out Jay, man. He helped me out, man. He's a good guy. Oh, you know what? This logo you have today is simple, but you might have another project coming down the pipe. I'm going to come to you, Jay, because you helped me out. So it's all that's part of marketing. Wow. And being, who I am,
Which we could tell. Very passionate about your work. Like I've said, I've been actually, I think the last year, or maybe 2 years, I think I've been watching you.
I appreciate that.
And works of art, man. Definitely. We appreciate you coming on, dropping gems. We're getting ready to get into this rapid fire, though.
Sure.
So I'm going to ask you 5 questions you can answer to the best of your capabilities.
Okay.
Let's do something real simple real quick. Hot or cold?
Hot or cold?
Yeah.
Hot.
Hot. All right. We're going to do a scenario. You walk into your store or to your shop or to your home and you're getting ready to do a job of 300 shirts. At this point, are you doing transfers, vinyl, or sublimation?
300 shirts, it depends. Few things.
Okay.
If it's cotton, obviously sublimation is not going to work, so that's out. If it's cotton, depends how many colors. One color, screen print all day.
All right.
2 or 3 colors, I would definitely go with. Well, first of all, it depends what the customer wants. Okay, I'll give them some options. There'll be screen print. If it's just full color, it'll probably be it'll probably go with I'll bust a super color on it if it has a lot of stuff on it. So it really depends on. There's a lot of scenarios of that. Okay, it's not just that easy. So it's like, okay, depends on their what they're willing to spend, and the time frame.
Okay.
So there's a lot more to go into that than just walking into the store, but it depends on a lot of situations.
I've been doing those recently. I just want to see everybody's different answers because it's answered differently. Some people answer it the same way, just in different words, but just a little scenario.
Yeah.
What's your favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday? Favorite holiday? I mean, I like Thanksgiving. Can't go wrong with Thanksgiving. But the Christmas time is nice. It's a little hectic because my kids, my wife is in January. My first kid's in January, and my youngest kid, he was born on 26 December, so he gets double whammies.
Wow.
But it's a hectic season, but it's nice. My wife really gets into the holidays, so I would say the Christmas time too.
So you do offer a lot of different printing methods. However, you can only choose one. That's it. Which one are you choosing and why?
Printing methods. Okay. Regards to shirts, you mean?
Anything.
Anything? Stickers, man. Stickers are awesome. I like printing stickers. It's just something about it, it's it makes everybody goes wow.
Yeah.
Even though it's a sticker coming, and coming back to wow, that was one of my favorite things, I like to wow customers. Guess the first thing you say when you see something cool and nice, you wow about it. So that was one of my marketing things I used to do. I'm getting ready to wow you. So, but stickers, I like messing with stickers.
Wow. Fifth and final question. Another scenario. You're working with your team. Somebody is stealing, and you don't know who it is. How do you handle that situation?
So say that one more time.
You walk into your store or into where you're working at, and your team they had one of your jobs. One of them is stealing from you, but you're not sure who it is. What do you do in that situation?
They're stealing from me?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure who it is.
You're not sure who it is.
I mean, on a business level, you just got to confront and bring everybody together, and be straightforward. Because at the end of the day, if you're stealing from me, you're stealing from yourself, because it affects your paycheck at the end of the day. Because if it continues, somebody's got to go.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I work hard for my business, and I got a family to feed, and you got a family to feed. So if you're stealing from me, you're stealing from everybody in that group, not just me. You're not stealing from the business. So I guess, I mean, you obviously you would do what you would need to do, is bring everybody together and trying to get it resolved. But at that point, how to resolve it depends on the situation. But I will let them know up front that you're just not stealing from me or my business. He's stealing from this guy, and that guy.
Everybody.
So, and himself at the end of the day, whoever it is.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
thank you for answering those rapid fire questions. I appreciate it. So we talked about your methods of printing. You having a team to help, when you need to outsource and get everything done. You dropped major gems tonight. You showed us how you balance your job and working at home once you get off your job, which to me is salute, man. Hats off to you. I usually don't take off to show the baldness, but you know what? My hats come
Don't worry,
off.
I got a few going on up here.
And you did offer some advice for somebody that's coming into the business. Can you please give us your links again to where people can find you and maybe make a sale or a purchase?
Yeah, majority of all my work I post is on Instagram, GWFLA. You're welcome to hit me up there anytime. Excuse me. I'm always on there. Graphicwarehouse.com is a very basic site. It doesn't have a lot of information, just some eye candy. It was developed before Instagram, the Instagram feed. I'm on TikTok now, GWFLA also. But Instagram is where I pretty much station at every day on a daily basis.
Awesome. I'm going to read a few more of these comments before we get up out of here.
Sure.
Facts says, Joe, you need fixed price through it. You're about profit. Okay, hold on. Let me back that up because I jumped in the middle of a conversation. 1 minute post on TikTok generated over 4,000 in profit off of DTF prints. That's Heart and Hustle printing. Wow.
Nice.
I guess using the social media platforms do work. And a little 2-second, 3-second posts. So Facts was just saying, I guess, that he needs to have a fixed price for his profit on there. I'm pretty sure. Also Facts, but I can tell you're passionate about your art. Yeah, for sure. He's talking to you, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Also, Facts. I'm looking into embroidery. What type of machine would you recommend for a low baller? Graphic warehouses outsources for embroidery. Sketch to design. I'm going to hit you up for a logo from my apparel brand. So be on the lookout for sketches to design.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that.
Gina says, Facts, try 3G JetOPEG on Amazon. Since you're using an inkjet printer, I have links in all my videos. She also was responding to that stealing question I asked you on rapid fire camera. Yeah, I have cameras everywhere, and folks will steal. Trust me on that.
Yeah.
And you won't even catch
I've
it.
never really encountered, even working in my day job for so many years, in the employees, but we've had people break into our facility, like out of the warehouse kind of stuff activity, but nothing inside of on a management level. I'm a warehouse manager for years. I've never really encountered that situation.
Man, I have in that store. It's like, because I'm up front, and then the store is like 3 stores long. They walk in through the doorway.
Oh, wow.
And, by the time you go back to check cameras, you're like, wow, they stole this.
Yeah.
How could I have, backs turned, and I got other people that's in the store as well. But if everybody's busy, and then there's, I don't know, good 5, 6, 7 people in there at one time, it's kind of hard.
Right.
So trying to find that chaos. So a lot of times we have people review the cameras and try to fix what was messed up. Heart and Hustle, fixed pricing. What? There was a question up there that someone, I guess, was asking you, Joe. I'm not sure. And I jumped between your comment and that comment, and that's where the fix came from. I'm not sure.
Yeah, make sure you guys joke for the direct to film.
Yeah, direct to film.
Stuff.
Definitely
Good stuff.
I appreciate you coming to speak with us tonight. Everybody that tapped in, thank y'all. Sending prayers up for 12. Continue prayers for 12. I did have his Cash App up here. I can't find it though, and I will be scrolling for a minute.
Yeah, if you could send that to me on a DM, that'd be great. I'll definitely give some support.
I will do that. That's what I've been over here looking for. While I'm not looking at the camera, like where did it go? Best Uni had put it up. Appreciate you too, Best Uni, for doing that. Here it go.
I appreciate you having me on. I would hope that any information I share that people would take it and like I said, I'm always here. You can always hit me on Instagram if you need help with anything. I'm open. I'm open to helping out. Whoever needs help with anything, just let me know. And I appreciate all the support from anybody else. So thank you very much.
It was a blessing, and thanks for stopping through and dropping those gems. This week, I believe we got T-Shirt Man Los on Tuesday.
Okay.
Make sure y'all tap in. It'll be at the same time, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. But once again, salute to you, Graphic Warehouse, aka Jason. We appreciate you and the gems that you dropped tonight. I will be getting in contact with you about those stickers.
Sure.
And some business cards.
Not a problem. I appreciate it. Blessings to you and your family and your business. Oh. And to 12. Hopefully be back on here soon. And I look forward to helping out whoever needs help.
Oh, yeah. Y'all have a wonderful night, a blessed night. So
Thank
next
you.
week, y'all, we are out.
Thank you.